Um, just give me a sec. All right. The fuck? Why is my mouth open? All right. Hello, everyone watching. Thank you for coming to my stream today. It's lesson time. Let me know if there are any audio issues, because I think I was dealing with some today, where the audio was like it's not functioning as intended. So yeah. Oh, okay. I realized something. 1 second. All right, there we go. There's only one now. There's one of me. Let's see. Okay, I think everything is good now. Okay. Is the music too loud, by the way? God. My avatar keeps showing that my mouth is open. It's really not. Okay. Hi. Alright, let's see. It's fine, it's fine. I think we're good. Okay. So, today I will talk about giving and receiving, because the reason why I'm doing this first is just because I think this lesson is very, very easy to apply, because basically, even if you just follow the memes, you will kind of know some of these words already. But but this is very, very applicable in a daily situation. So I think you can use it quite well. Or this lesson is broken into two parts, because if I had added the other one, this lesson would have gone to 2 hours, and like I'm trying to avoid that. So it's gonna be it may feel a bit short, but I think with all the questions and the explanations, it will be a bit more in depth. So I can talk about this some stuff more. Yeah. All right. Let's go. All right. So I'm gonna ask you guys to think about this for a moment, or like it's just gonna be a bit of general knowledge stuff about Japan, which will tie into what I'm gonna be talking about with regards to giving and receiving. Okay. So, have any of you guys heard of how Japan celebrates like Valentine's Day and stuff? So, like, um, if you didn't know, the way Japan celebrates Valentine's Day is not the same way that we do it, because we only have 1 day. I know, okay, and like it may be like, oh, why are you talking about this? We're not like we don't have any partners or anything. Hi Naiku. But like this is just something to know in case you do make if in case you do make any friends, or like you watch like some anime where a girl would make chocolates for a guy. This is basically that event. So in Japan, well, giving in general is a big thing in Japan, but like for Valentine's Day specifically, the girls would give. There's like two parts to it. So not everyone celebrates this, from what I've read, but like in on Valentine's Day on February the forgot the date. Yeah, see, I don't celebrate either, but I know about it. But like on Valentine's Day in February, the girls give the guys a box of chocolates or like something similar. I don't think it's like a big gift, because I don't actually celebrate this myself, obviously. But I've seen a lot of it before. Yes, and then White Day is this is the thing that happens 1 month after in March, where the guys would return the favor, and they would give the girls some chocolates, as or like yeah, I'm pretty sure it's chocolates. I don't know if they would give anything else, but like yeah, that's how the gift giving works. But good to know in case you ever encounter such an instance where you need to know about it. Oh, okay. So it's like the oh, okay. Well, do you give chocolate to a another person, to a girl? I'm kidding. I don't. I won't pry too much. Don't worry. Okay. But yeah. So with this topic of giving, I'm gonna go into how we do give, how Japan does giving, or like how when they converse, how giving works. All right. So you may be asking, how do I communicate this? So if you guys have watched enough anime, you will have heard some of these words before. One of them in particular, especially. The other ones maybe not so much, but like you probably have heard of it. Maybe even in Hololive streams. If you're here and you're viewing as a Hololive from Hololive Resort, or you watch Hololive, then you probably have heard a lot of this before. Okay, so giving and receiving is a verb. Obviously, you in English you'd say to give or to receive, but in Japan it's slightly different because there's the aspect of perspective as well. So what I mean by perspective, from your point of view, so from yourself, how you see a particular situation. So like from my point of view, I'm teaching, and from your guys' point of view, you guys are learning. So in that sense, that's the perspective. So if we're talking about the giving and receiving, there are two types of well, there's definitely two parties, because in order for you to give and receive, there must be two people. Giving and receiving does not work with one. If that's not already obvious, you cannot give and someone receive, because it's as good as you not giving at all. Alright, so there are three verbs that are regularly used to communicate giving and receiving. The first two I will talk about, because that one will probably be the most confusing for everyone here if you're new to these. And then the third one, not so much. So, okay. First one is ageru or sashiageru. So this means to give. The perspective of this verb is used by, there's two. There's one, if you're talking about yourself actually giving the present or giving the thing, whatever it is, to someone else, then you would use this verb. Or another case would be if you're talking in the third person. So let's say you're looking at a situation, right? And you see someone giving someone else a gift. Then you can say like, oh, this person is giving this other person a gift or a present, or like, you know, whatever the object is. And then you would use this verb as well. So it'd be like ageru or sashiageru. The reason why I put both of these up in the title is because one is used in a casual sense, and the other one is keigo, or almost like keigo. I don't know what level it is, because keigo has so many levels, but like there's ageru and sashiageru. Both of these are used a lot, especially the left side. Whenever you think of the of these verbs, always think about the left side first, because the left side is used very often. But the right side in some cases it's very important that you do take note of it, because keigo is still very important in Japan. And no, they have not got rid of their polite side. So it's best to know this. So in the example, 私は花子ちゃんにチョコをあげました. So simply put, the red is the red font is the verb. So in this case, you can just say I gave Hanako some chocolates, or you can say, or you can replace the I with like I don't know, with someone else's name if you're talking from a third person. So this one is, I think this is pretty simple. Okay. Now the next one, you guys have seen this one before or heard of it. I'm pretty sure if you've been exposed to Japanese, like Japanese media long enough, you have heard the words kureru. And I'll go into the other polite one very soon. If it's on the slide, oh, oops. Not yet. Okay, all right, it's coming up. Okay, so you have kureru and kudasaru. So both of these verbs also mean to give. Same as ageru and sashi ageru. The difference is who's using it. Alright? So usually the person kureru is very, it's pretty personal, because like I rarely see this used in the third person. Like if anyone has heard this being used in the third person, please let me know in chat, because I've never seen such a thing happen before. It's usually used by the person receiving the gift, or like the person that is that something is being done for. But this is used mainly from the receiver. Is what I'm trying to say. 姉が僕に小遣い means pocket money if you look it up in the dictionary. 小遣いをくれました. So this little boy is like, oh, my big sis gave me money to spend on ice cream, that sort of thing. So obviously in this sense, the brother's the little bro is pretty happy that he got some pocket money. Unfortunately, I cannot say this because I'm well, yeah, let's just leave it as that. But in terms of this verb, you can use it anytime someone is like, oh, someone gives you a gift. You can when you're telling someone about what happened, you can use this verb. Does this make sense so far? Actually, you know what? Let's move on to the next one. I'll explain the difference because I think I already did, but I'll reiterate it again just so that everyone here will in case you have any confusion, I'll just make it clear. So I will use a whole life example again because I'm pretty sure you guys will understand it very well. If you're watching this VOD and you're like, I don't watch whole life, then it's okay. The concepts here will still apply. I think it's slightly different. Uketoru is more of like let me check my dictionary on my mobile. I don't think like kureru has that sense of it has a sense of gratitude, whereas uketoru is more of just like it's I don't know how to say it. It feels like there's no emotion in it anyway, because it's just like, oh, this thing happened, that's it. Whereas like when you say kureru, right, there is a sense of like human emotion that goes into it as well, because the only time that kureru is used is when it's usually used by a person. I've never seen kureru used by used in terms of like um, yeah, there's not really a sense of gratitude. Uketoru is also can also mean to receive, but like receiving is another matter, and we'll get to that soon. But just take note that when you use these, it's you're conveying your sense of like I'm happy that you did this sort of thing, or like I'm happy to give sort of thing. Because there's emotion kind of like attached to it from all of the examples that I've noticed. All right, so what's different, or like how do you differentiate the use of this in a sentence? So like if you want to apply this, how do you do it? All right, so in the ni particle is very important here. So I mentioned in the basic in basic particles that ni was used for place and time. In this case, because now we're in the intermediate level, right? Ni is also used for like a passive agent. I think that's what the term is called, where it's like there's another person involved. It could be another object or person or noun involved, and like something they are involved in the situation as well. That's the best way I can put it, because like you can most certainly like involve another person, but if the verb is not exactly done to them, then it's like you still need to include that person in the situation explanation, but what do you do? So that's the way I look. That's the way I'm looking at it. Obviously, this explanation is probably not the best. You probably have to look it up. As for why, I'm not entirely sure. So please do your own research. So I'm just here to to explain what it is as best as I can. I use this as well whenever I'm communicating with my Japanese friends. I would kind of say this as well. But as for why it is like this, I can't really say, unfortunately. Sorry. So, in the examples below, we'll talk about the first one. ボタンはペコラに C4 をあげます。So, as you all know, Pecora likes explosives, and Botan is an FPS lion, and she knows a lot about firearms and stuff and weapons. So, Botan gives Pecora some C4. Alright? So in this case, the first one is a third person. It's saying from a third person perspective, like this person gave this person something. Now the second one, the one in the red box, it says Botan gave me some C4. Do you understand the difference there? So like Botan wa watashi ni C4 をくれました. So in this sense, Pecora will feel happy because she got explosives, like she always does with TNT, because she always deals with explosives in stream. So I'm pretty sure she'll be appreciative of it. So again, note that when you use ageru and kureru, there is a sense of or kudasaru or sashiageru. Do note that there is a like human emotion is involved here. All right. Is that clear? Is that clear to everyone? I hope I broke it down like enough. I don't think I can make it any simpler than this, but I will try my best to explain if you still do not understand. Cool. Yeah, just ask your questions anyway. Because this is a shorter lesson, I think I can answer like a ton of questions now. So like I won't be like getting too far ahead myself. All right. All right. So this one, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard a lot. If you have heard the word like kudasai, even if it's just for memes, you have heard it. You would know about this. So, the polite verb. So if I go back here, right? Oh, I need a pointer. Here we go. Kudasaru. This verb here, right, is is the polite form of kureru. So you would use kudasaru only when like when you're involving keigo. Like usually you won't. But like this is where the word kudasai comes from. It's a variation of this verb. So like no, I won't say the ng stuff, but like when you say okay, let's talk about ordering food, right? When you're ordering something from like a fast food restaurant in Japan or something like that, you would say two words. One is onegaishimasu or kudasai for this please or that please. So this is a very polite way of putting I would like you to give me the if you could give me this please. And then there's obviously there's other semantics as well. There's other things that are involved with making it such that that you want to be more polite to I guess make your appeal more better, I suppose. Your requests like it's almost like you're moving from a stand to a dogaza. A dogaza is for those who don't know, it's like when you're sitting when you're on your knees and then you prostrate yourself even further. So like your head is to the ground, that sort of thing. In that way you can communicate like you want you're like you're requesting for something, but like you're only hoping that like that person gives it to you. I'll go into that like in future, but just for now, just know that you where this is where kudasai comes from kudasaru. This verb is pretty important. And I put Rusha down here because she was the first when I was trying to think of a pick to put in this, because like I couldn't really find one which didn't involve like other verbs. So like when you're doing something when you're asking someone to do something, it's very similar to this, and I'll talk about in the next lesson. I do not know when that next lesson is because I haven't scheduled it yet. But when you're asking someone to do someone, it also takes these verbs. So it's these two, and there's one more which I'll talk about after. But yeah, I couldn't think of anything else, so. Alright. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to explain this black part. So when you're turning kudasaru to kudasai, you change the kudasaru to kudasaimasu. Kudasaimasu is like the polite version of this verb, it's just making it even more polite already than it already is. And then crossing out the mas, so that mas goes away. Whatever that's left, that's used for the please. All right. Now, the last verb is this one is actually to receive. So going back to what Naikutaro was mentioning just now with uketoru. So uketoru is, as I said, it doesn't feel as like uh, there's this. If it doesn't feel like there's this there's gratitude involved in that verb, and I don't mean it in the sense that's like, oh, you're not thankful or anything like that. It's just like it just doesn't feel that way, you know. Whereas this one is more of like kureru and like morao, itadaku. Those words are used more from a personal, like I guess that's how I see it anyway. And again, if anyone wants to correct me, please do, because I'm just one person. I may be incorrect at the end of the day. You know, teachers aren't perfect. No one teacher on this earth has infinite knowledge. So excuse me if I'm wrong too. Okay, so morale and itadaku. Itadaku is a verb that's used a lot before a Japanese person will eat. They will look at their food in front of them. They'll close their eyes and they'll put their hands almost like they're saying a prayer, almost, but not really. And they'll be like itadakimasu, which means I receive. And it's when I say receiver's initiative here, it means that like they are taking it, and it's not just like placed in their hands, you know. So like for example, when someone offers you something, and you take it, you would use the verb like I took what he offered, that sort of thing. So that's itadaku. That's what the receiver's initiative is. Or like when you're asking for someone to give you something, you would use the word itadaku or morao, or like I would like this, that sort of thing. So in the most general sense, in terms of like receiving, you can use this from a third person perspective as well. So you can say like this person received or took with gratitude. Well, it's not really gratitude, it's more of just like you're kind of glad it's there, so you just grab it and you're like, oh, thanks for this thanks for this food. In school, all right, I know this happened, this definitely happened for me, because I recall sometimes that it did happen. But how many of you guys, when you were in school, right, one of your friends came, let's say you're eating chips, right? When I say chips, I mean French fries. Okay, so someone comes up to you and says, oh, hey, I would like, could I have some of that? And they grab it, right? Have any of you guys had that before happen to you? And you're like, all right, fine, just take it anyway. You know, that's kind of like the feeling I get from morale. I feel like it's a bit too forward. So like I'm a bit reluctant to try this, but like or like, you know, take from people. But like this is something that I see only being used in the sense of the receiver like asking for it. So yeah. In this example here, oh, pain metal. That's gonna suck. I know. All right. So I found this I found the stream when Nene was taking when Nene was taking emeralds from Polka's like chest. That is an itadaku, because she's like, oh, thank you for the emeralds. Thanks for letting me have these. That is a morale, because one, there's gratitude involved, and two, Nene is taking it. Not Polka didn't really offer it. It's just like she's like, yep, I'm gonna grab these right now. So that's morale itadaku view. Yeah. Is this okay, I think all right. So if you guys need some more understanding on how how it's used, here is a diagram that I found online. You can just search it on Google, you will find it. I'm just using these my slides because it's easier for me just to have it here and then let you guys know that it is on Google. If you just type giving and receiving diagram Japanese on Google, you will find this. So a lot of these giving and receiving diagrams in Japanese, you would have like a circle or like a positions of people. So like people who you give to, and then yourself. So this diagram is pretty good because it pretty much captures what I'm trying to say here. So when we're talking about giving to someone, as in like you decide to give this thing to this person, you say, 私は A さんに本をあげます. So Mr. A here is getting the book, is like being given the book by you or by me, whatever, however you want to say it. From this person's perspective, he's giving the book to A, Mr. A, yeah. And then A is like, yeah, I'm gonna take this book, thanks very much. A さんは私に本をもらいます. Okay, truth be told, I thought that was it you can put the receiver and the giver based on, you know, yeah, I thought you could, it's almost like, I thought it was the other way around. So I thought it was like going to be like 私は A さんに本をもらいます, because I thought the ni meant the person that this thing is from, but I read online where it's like ni, the ni particle here is used for the receiver in whatever the case. So it would be A さんは私に本をもらいます. I'm not sure why. Let's do our research, I guess. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm just doing my best to explain here, but I don't have perfect knowledge either, unfortunately. All right, so here again, same thing where A gives the book to B. So it's A さんはB さんに本をあげます. Again, simple, right? Because this is from the third person perspective, as I was saying earlier, where A would give B the book, right? And then hold on, I realized something. Okay, and then here it's B takes the book from A, so it's third person. Again, I don't know why this is like this, because I don't usually see it in this format, unless this diagram is wrong and I didn't find. That's what I thought. Yeah. Again, I don't know why it's like this, because yeah, exactly, metal. So, and for receiving, it's first the person receiving, then the giver. Yeah. So you can kind of think of it as like if you put yourself in a hierarchy in a way, the person giving is always in the higher position than someone who receives. So it's always like you're always if you gave, or if you're talking about in third person, you always use algemas. Or if you received it, as in like someone put it in your hands, then you use kureru. And then if you ask for it, or if you go for it yourself, then you would use moral or itadaku, whatever the equivalent is. Yeah. So it's like that. I gotta go and confirm this again, because I didn't recall it being like this. But yeah, That's how it is. Yeah. In most cases, this is correct. I need to go online and read a bit more. This part, I do understand it because I used it a lot before with my Japanese friends, but like I think my knowledge may have like oh my god, hold on, let me mute this. Put user in timeout. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why spam is here. I gotta block this person. Oh my god, spammers, man. Alright, sorry, going back to this. Hey, Kurok. I hope you didn't see the spam emoji spam person. Anyway, sorry, back to this. Yeah, so this is the diagram for how giving and receiving works in this case. You would use the three verbs, and you determine if the person is giving or receiving, and you would take note. Oh, okay, if the person is just giving something to someone, you use ageru. If someone is receiving or something is placed in someone else's hand, and they're looking at that from their perspective, they'll use kureru. And then morao is just if that receiver actually goes for it and asks for it in that sense. So that's how it works. All right. So now brain cell time. Let's get your brain cells running. All right. I want you guys. You guys should be familiar with this now. Like if you're just so you know, if you are doing this as a beginner, you might struggle a lot. So I suggest, don't worry. There's no need to worry if you can't answer these today, because you're learning, you're still doing your basics. So it's best that you go back to the other playlist and then come back to this VOD later and try these examples or like practice questions. Because this is pretty important. But you need the foundation first to be able to understand what's happening here. All right, so I will give you guys I don't know 5 minutes to like try these. So I want you guys to figure out with the particles as well as the giving and receiving verb. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult if you've paid attention to the other lessons, or you've been doing your own study and you've used these verbs before. So these are very simple examples, because next week we're going to build on this. Sorry, not next week. Next lesson we're going to build on these, because next week is the next lesson is going to be about when you're asking someone to do something for you. So it's not just so asking for a service or asking for a favor or getting or doing favors for someone it builds on top of this. So this one is a must need to know first. So I'll give you guys 5 minutes. Don't worry. I will find a countdown. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god. Can I what? There we go. Fuck, man. Spam is here. Yeah, these are really annoying. Sorry about that. Got interrupted by that. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being understanding. Sorry about that. It's so. I don't know why these people are being very annoying. The timer will go off once it's done, so you guys will know when it's over. So don't worry. Again, it's just like yeah. Go ahead, Metal. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. Yes, that's a typo. It's supposed to be presento. Yeah. Thanks for pointing it out. You got a good eye. Oh my god, it's wrong. The entire word is wrong. Hold on, let me change it now. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. 1 second. All right. Okay. There we go. It's all better now. Sorry about that. Okay, how much time do we have left? All right. It's just over a minute, and then we'll talk about the answers. Okay, I'm just gonna search this up quickly, cause like Okay, I found it. Oh, they didn't. So Takim didn't update his website, so there's no SSL certificate. Sorry, it's just a bit of tech talk, but all right, there we go. Done. Okay. 1 second. Okay, yeah, okay. I was wrong the entire time. I just looked this up. Yeah, so you can use this in the third person as well. Oh, hi. What the? What? Wait, what? What the heck? One second. Okay. All right. Answers. Let's go. All right. So answers here. 私はお兄ちゃんにアイスをもらいました。Wait, is this wrong? Hold on. I think this is incorrect. Sorry. No. Okay. No. This is This is fine. Okay. So you can say it like this. Where the first one says I got an ice cream from a friend, or sorry, big brother, not friend. What the hell? I got an ice cream from my big brother, my big bro. Is that clear to everyone? Morao. You can also go the other way as well, like someone pointed out in chat, you can use ageru as well. That's fine too, because it works with this format as well. So it's pretty flexible, these terms. It's just that you just gotta make clear what how the situation was, and I think it'll be fine. So this one's pretty simple. Aqua ga okayu ni dai o agemashita. So I still don't know about the how I think Aqua is still doing it as to keep the memes and stuff, but Aqua would give diamonds to Okayu for love. So in this sense, yeah, Okayu wouldn't do it the other way. Or it wouldn't go the other way because Okayu is not one to give. She always grabs or eats. So yeah. Hold on. Let me know if the stream broke, because I hope it's fine. Sorry. Okay. That's question 2. I'll keep going. But if anything still confuses you, let me know straight away. Just type in chat, and I'll see if any of you guys still have questions about this. All right. おかゆの誕生日にコロネはおかゆにプレゼント。Why is it? Oh, wait, I didn't change this slide as well. Damn it. Okay, it's supposed to be presento. So what you see here. Sorry about that. That's a typo on my part. プレゼントをあげます。So, Korone will give a present to Okayu on her birthday. This is presento, not presetto. It's just what's it? The Japanese aimi that I use. They have preset words, so sometimes it may confuse. It confuses me because or it doesn't really confuse. It's more of I mistake one word for the other because it's so similar in terms of how which katakana is being used. And then this one, famichiki. So for those who don't know what famichiki is, in Family Mart, they have like this popular fried karaage chicken, which when I go to Japan, when I go back to Japan, I'm gonna get some because any company or convenience store food in Japan is amazing. It's so much better than the stuff that we have in like our own countries, or at least as far as I know, because usually they don't serve like good food in convenience stores, but in Japan it's different. Just know that if you're able to go to Japan anytime soon, because I heard people are starting to come out of lockdown. Yeah, it's really good. So make sure you grab some if you can't go to Japan again. Make sure you grab some of these, because I don't think Family Mart's going away anytime soon. So, all right. That's number 4. Kudasai, because it's please. So that's what happens when you order in the counter. You say the object no the counter o kudasai for please. All right. Number 5. Valentine Day に花子は田中にチョコを1個あげました。So this goes back to what I was talking about with Valentine's Day in Japan. Hanako gives Tanaka some chocolates. I'm just using so these names are just very, very like generic because it's easy for me just to like use like generic names. I think it's just easy to use like generic names in as filler in when you're trying to teach a language, because it's just there's no like it's not supposed to be personal. It's just meant to be like it just helps bring understanding to how the grammar works. So Hanako wa Tanaka ni choko o 1個あげました. So Hanako gives a box of chocolates to Tanaka. And then the last one, お父さんが私におもちゃをくれました. So this is where you would use くれる. All right. Is everyone clear on that? It's like, is this simple enough? Because I think this is like the most simple way I could put it, where it's like it's not wedged within, or it's like it's not within like huge sentences. It's alright, gamer. That happens. You just need to get used to it. But yeah, that's it. Good. Very good. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's see what's next. Alright, Q&A now. Alright, I'll leave the answers up, but it's Q&A basically. So we're nearly we're pretty much done the lesson almost. But like if you guys have questions, I will talk a bit first. I won't like end the stream straight away, but like yeah, just want to get that out there, that if you guys see this and you need to ask for something for someone, you got this. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll just wait if you guys do. And then, I don't know, I'll talk about stuff. What I'm planning for later down the line. No, again, Meadow, don't worry about it, because I said, no. Oh, akemasta. Akemasta is wrong, yes. But ageru is not incorrect. It's like, it depends on the perspective. Because and context is also very important for determining what verb is used here, because this is a very when you're talking about perspectives, it can mean like either one of you is giving the thing. So in this case, it's ice cream, right? So the watashi is very generic. That's what I'm trying to say. The watashi could be a girl, or she can be receiving from a big bro, or she can be giving it to a big bro as like a fun outing sort of thing. Both ways will work. But I'm just presenting some cases here of what examples of what is possible to happen with these verbs. Yeah. But if it's wrong, let me know. Okay. Oh yeah. If you guys have any ideas for some Japanese stuff that you want me to do, please let me know, because I understand that lessons can get really, really boring if you like learn too much. So I try to make it as entertaining as possible, but you guys will need to give me feedback, because I won't know, because I can't tell from your perspectives. You see, perspective is a very, very personal thing, and you won't know, you can't tell. You need someone else to tell you something from their perspective to get understanding more of a situation. But yeah, let me know if you think that my lessons are getting stale or like boring, because I haven't got any of that feedback, so I don't know if I should change anything or not. I welcome any constructive criticism, just obviously not like if you're talking like an ass, then obviously it's going to be very, very difficult for me to take on board what you're trying to say or what you think you should improve. But like if you do have constructive criticism, I'm all ears for it. But yeah. Alright, anyways, yeah, how are you guys doing? I probably should have asked that early in stream, but like I kind of wanted to like get the lesson, get the lesson first, and then after that go into the the normal talk, like I'm doing now. I'm just gonna move this to Q&A because I think people have seen this enough. If you want me to show that again, just let me know in chat. But yeah, how you guys doing? How's school? How's work? If you guys are like having, I don't know, if something interesting came up, tell me about it. Interested to know. And then what else you guys have been up to? Me personally, I think you saw in one stream where I was trying to practice art. I'm trying to do a lot because, well, I kind of want to draw. I have stuff that I want to put down paper, which I can't do if I can't draw. Yeah, game. Yeah, I feel that game. I know what it's like to be a uni student. I've been through that already, so don't worry too much about it. It will pass eventually, and you'll just be like, yeah, it's just school, you know. And you won't care about it anymore because you're like, oh, school doesn't really matter now because all I need to do is just like work. Yeah, I can understand that, Metal. As for me, that time hasn't got to me yet because I'm still very new in my new job. So what else have I been up to? Playing Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about the gamer. Like, find the time that you can, and if you can't, don't worry about it, because real life is more important. I learned this on the side when like I didn't really have much to do. So, and even when I am free, like when you don't really have a lot of responsibilities besides work, you can do whatever you want. Because once you're out of school, there's very few people that can decide what you should do. It's only like when you're at work, you have to like report to your manager and your boss. because it's good work ethic, you know. But besides that, if you don't have that, the rest of your time you can spend doing whatever you want. And like if you don't spend it too much on games, which I'm trying not to do, but the next pack is coming up in November, which I will be streaming. It's gonna be impossible for me not to play it. I can't not play Final Fantasy 14 when the new expansion comes out. I will be streaming that on my channel because I think it's good to have my reactions on a VOD so that I can come back to it. I don't know if I'll come back to it, but in case. Oh, don't worry, people. What? Inori, how? How did you lose $500? How? What did you do? Did you spend it on stuff? Oh, rip. That's normal though. Oh yeah. Hi, people. Welcome to don't worry if you feel like you're late. You can always rewatch the VOD. But today I was just talking about giving and receiving. I'm gonna put the slides on the description as well. This car mechanic, really? I don't think that's bad though, because car maintenance is unless someone wrecked your car and you're like, why did you do this to me? You know? I can understand like when you have to bring a car for repairs. Currently I'm streaming from another computer from when I was when I started streaming last year. When I started streaming last year, I was streaming on a PC, and then okay, right, no, that's not bad. Like I was streaming on the PC, and that PC is gone now. That PC is no longer in working. What had happened was that in January, I said I was going to hire this, right? Or like I said that I wasn't going to be streaming for quite some time. That was because I was going back home to my family. And when I came back to my apartment, I tried turning on my PC, and it didn't work. I think I said that before. And I tried turning on. I tried like diagnosing what was going on, only to realize that the power was the PSU was completely shot. It didn't show, but like I knew that it's just not going to function anymore. I think my entire computer is dead, because when I tried like turning on stuff on and off, oh yeah, there was a spark as well when I turned on the power plug. So the power point, like I don't know, when I maybe should have like pulled the plug first and then just let the power drain. But like when I turned on, it's like and there was a spark. And then when I tried turning on, and when I tried like flicking the switch, it was like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. And yeah, it was not good. It was disastrous. And I lost my PC that day. It served me for 3 years though, so it's pretty good. But I don't have it anymore. My poor PC. So now I'm working from a laptop, and the laptop costed $2,000. Now I have to pay. I didn't pay all at once. I couldn't pay it upfront because it's just like it's too much for me to pay upfront. So I use like one of those services where they give you a loan, interest free, and then you can pay stuff back over time, which is what I did. Which is the laptop that I'm streaming in now. You know the funny part is that 1 or 2 months in, or 3 months, I can't remember. I was playing Destiny 2, and I had a soft drink, and no, it wasn't Coke or anything like that. It was just like lemonade, and I drank it, and I got back on my controller. I was playing stuff, and then I accidentally moved my arm, and I hit the bottle, and the lemonade spilled all over the keyboard. and I had to bring it for repairs. So I lost about $120. Thank God it was $120 and not like the whole laptop, because if everything underneath if the liquid actually seeped into the electronics, my computer would have been screwed and I'll have to get a new one. So thankfully it was 120. Ah, damn it. So yeah, I'm very, very cautious about my my items. But yeah, Inori, I know how you feel when it comes to paying for expensive stuff. That yeah. Oh my god. Please don't be like me. A good recommendation is to keep, if it's not a keyboard or a mouse, even if I mean, like, yeah, exactly, gacha funds, right? I can't wail without that. So just, yeah, it's best to be careful about what about liquids around, or if you're eating or drinking, try not to eat. Exactly, gamer. It's like you get that, yeah, because oh yeah, the worst part about it is like when I poured it and I was just like, oh my god. So I flipped my my laptop around and I tried to let the liquid like flow out of my keyboard, and then like I realized that one of the keys was not going down properly, like it wasn't smooth. So I was a bit worried. So like I started like taking apart the keys on the keyboard, and I didn't know that like you're not supposed to do that with these kinds of things, because I did it with my mechanical keyboard. So I thought it was okay. Maybe I can do this with my laptop as well. No. I learned very quickly once I had to pay those funds that you shouldn't take apart your laptop keyboard, especially if it's a gaming laptop, because you know, it's if you do, you may the warranty may be void. So no, this thing is in the SUS, alright? I don't want to. No, even then, right? It's a soft drink, so it's because it's sweet stuff, right? It's sugary. It will, like, I think it'll become sticky. So even then, because like I let it dry, like thankfully my laptop was fine. Like in terms of performance, it was okay. But the keyboard, it's really frustrating, because when you're typing like really, really fast, you will kind of know. Like if you play games long enough, you press those buttons, right? And it's like suddenly there's a change in feeling. Like when you press a button, you're like, no, something's not right here. When I'm pressing this, it's not supposed to be like this. And then you realize that something was, underneath it. What do? For me, because I'm very sensitive to these kinds of things, it's like I'm like, oh my god, I gotta do something about it, Even like, I know I probably shouldn't have been worried, but like it ruined my game experience, so like I had to do something about it. Or just my experience with the laptop in general. So I had to do something about that. I don't think drying it would have helped. Exactly. Yeah. It's terrible to have like to have a bad keyboard, especially when you're gaming, right? And like you're trying to hit. It was a space bar, by the way, so it's a very, very important button. When you're playing FPS, or when you're just playing any button with a jump, right? You always use the spacebar key. And if that spacebar key is sticky and like your thing doesn't respond, you're trying to jump, right? Let's say you're trying to play CS:GO and you're trying to jump. You're trying to is it quick scoped? I mean, I probably could, but like, I don't know. I don't think I have a container like big enough. But like, yeah, just not like whenever I drink liquids near my if I'm near my laptop, I will always put the drink on the floor, because my laptop is on the table. My laptop, my drink will be on the floor in like whatever bottle it is, or I'll put it very far away, like across the table, because I have a pretty long table, so I can put it on the other side. But yeah, stuff like that, which sucks. I rather not have that happen again. So like, yeah, not happening. But yeah, that's what happened with my laptop, or my most frequently used device at home, besides my phone. Oh god. Alright, what should I do now? Probably thinking about going back to like, I don't know, drawing practice and stuff like that. Yeah, cool rock. That's why I said like if you're watching like the intermediate lessons now, it's very, very good for you to go back to like the basics and just like study through that, because you will never like all those things are like they will be built on like what I said today, right? What the lesson that you're learning today is already something that is built on to the foundation that will be built onto. So you're going to have even more depth that you need to cover beforehand to get an understanding of what's going to come next. So yeah, if you want to fast track, it's fine. Just search up N5 or like N4 grammar. But like I put all my slides in those vids, so you can like fast track that way. If you read faster than you listen, it's better just to go through those slides. I think it will help that way. And then practice, making your own sentences. So one tip I can give, right, is that you just come up with names that you only need about 2 to 3 names or something like that, and then you just interchange them. You can even just use letters. Like if I go back to, right, what's that? Giving and receiving diagram. There's 3 people here. You have watashi, boku, ore, whichever variant of me that you want to use. It doesn't matter. Use A and B, 3 people. That's it. This is 3 people, and then you just select from them how you want to interact with these. Because that's all you need. You need 2 people for the third person perspective, and you need yourself if you're talking about and if you're saying stuff that involves you as well. So that's it. Just have 3 people. If it gets boring, just add a couple names and you're good. Yeah, that's it. And I try to stream frequently, but because like I'm doing other things as well, like it can be a bit difficult for me to like fit in everything like in a set schedule now. Yeah, because I'm taking a beginner position, or like beginner's perspective when it comes to art. Oh, you did? Keep along? Nice. Okay, good. So that means that this is revision for you then. This is very good. This is a very important topic, so yeah, it's good that you're getting more out of this. But yeah, going back to art, because I'm a beginner, right? I'm trying to find my way. Yeah. when it comes to art, right? Because I'm very new, I don't know how things work, right? I'm also finding my way. So like in that sense, it also takes time. Do I enjoy it? Depends on which aspect, but in most cases, yeah, because I have my motivation set. Like I kind of know what I want to draw in future. So I'm just working on those like basic foundations, and basic foundations take a long time to actually like get set in stone in your mind. One thing I'm getting used to is figure drawing. Now, figure drawing, I have some comments about that. Figure drawing, for those who don't know, when you're drawing art, right? When you're drawing people, especially, you need to draw them with the right proportions, and that alone is a skill. It's an art in itself, or type of art, because just trying to get those things right, just the proportions, will take like months at least to get like a basic idea of everything. Years so to master, you know. So I'm trying to do that right now, but at the same time I'm also like learning perspective. Perspective is another thing in art where if you look through a lens, right, or window, and you're trying to figure out, okay, what position is this thing compared to this, and then you try and figure it out, and then if it's this far from this, how is it supposed to look through this like view, right? That is perspective. Thanks Inori. All right, okay, maybe I should do more art stream on this. Then I can get like if there are any artists. It's okay, so it's difficult to draw, yes, but you can like take some concepts that you learn in other places, or like, so figure drawing, I'm neutral like towards it. I'm not against it, obviously, because it's very important, but because figure drawing is very, very like I don't know how, because when you talk about figure drawing, right, you're trying to copy you're almost trying to copy what's in whatever reference that you're using, whatever is a photo of a person, right? And when you try and put it on paper, you're trying to get all the dimensions right, the angles correct. When you're trying to make an anime character, for instance, it's like, I don't know how I can I can translate the lines, but like as for everything else, it's like, it's different, because the way that our eyes are compared to all the stuff we see, like with VTubers, with anime characters, the eyes are done differently, and it's not exactly the same. Like you see my model here, right? When you compare it to a person, there's like, it's different. It's, as much as it is a person, it's different, right? Look at this face. You look at my face, right? Our mouths in real life do not look like that. There's like, there's lips. The nose is bigger instead of like, you know, just like shading, right? And then my hair would obviously be different, but this is like, I guess it's a fabricated image instead of like a real one. So because of that, it's very arbitrary, and like I can only do so much with my logics. I think a lot of you know how a general idea of the brain is that you have a logical side, and a creative side. Art specializes, or like, is majority of art is within the creative side, and the creative side very rarely touches on lengths and measurements, which is what I'm used to. So trying to get that down to a trying to get that to be perfect is impossible. That's why I'm not sure. Gesture I'm okay with. Gesture is the poses, and more focus on poses rather than like detail, which is what I'm more I guess I have more of an affinity to, because it's like, it's not there's only, you only need to worry about the pose. But whereas with figure drawings, right, it's like I mean, it is important with like proportions and stuff, but because I'm not going to be drawing them in the long run, I don't know how long I want to stick to this, right? I kind of want to not do it, but I feel I know I have to at the same time. So if you have any tips for how figure drawing can be a bit more fun leading up to me drawing those anime characters, let me know. Because I have to relearn the skill of how to draw anime characters because the chins are not drawn the same. The curves are different. That sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm up to at the moment. I'm definitely gonna draw a bit today, just to get some practice in. I don't know what I'm gonna draw today though. I have like stuff that I want to make. So many things. I have to go. Oh yeah, I have to go get like food later to cook. And then for when is the next stream? Probably. I don't know if I'll be doing it next week. Maybe in 2 weeks. It's probably better if I do it in 2 weeks because I don't know. Friday I'm probably gonna be busy preparing for something for then. Not ready to stream. But yeah, that's it for me. Anyone have any other questions, by the way? Unless you want to talk about something else. I'm not an R18 person. Okay, wait. You know what I want to draw? Right. I want to draw well, let me move to my Alright, let's move here. Okay. Cool. Let me find something. Alright. Let me take this to another. Split this tab up. Okay, and then where's my streams? Window capture. All right. You see this? This is my jam. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Mecha art. All right. This is where it's at. I'm not so much into the R18 stuff, but this. Okay, this is too good to pass up. Look at this. Look at how good this is. Oh wait, you can't? Can you see my screen? Oh fuck. Alright, sorry. Okay. Just realized. Sorry about that. I should have shown stream, but sorry about that. Okay, here we go. There we go. See this mecha? It's so good. Let me move this here. Okay. This is so good. Look at this. Look at this. I'm in love with mecha type drawings. Let me find. I think this is a mobile game in Japan called Iron Saga. But like they don't. This is not like I don't think this is a game that's like global. Mecha artist, no. I mean, okay, actually, let me go into my Twitter and let me see if I can find you one. Sorry, not here. I have a doc that I'm trying to record. No, not Gunpla stream. I wish I could do. I wish I could do Gunpla, man. Okay. I think this one's good. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, here we go. This one's good. I this is not my favorite, but where is it? Oh, it's not here. Damn it. No, wait, not. I need to find more mecha artists. Alright. This is definitely not my favorite because I haven't found like a favorite yet. But this looks very good. So I'm trying to I want to practice like Gunpla stuff as well. Because let me find the. Okay. All right. This. In terms of, no, like I'm only the courses. If I could put it as that I'm doing is only like I'm learning fundamentals of how to draw or how to learn to draw, right? So I'm not exactly learning a course on how to draw mecha. I'm learning how to draw anything. See this? This is one of my favorite. This is like probably my favorite picture of the Yeah. Oh yes. Sorry. Sorry, Cool Rock. I missed your I misread your question. Yeah, it's fully self-taught. There's no. I'm learning from courses like not from Skillshare. There are free courses that people are doing for figure drawing. I found this YouTube channel called Love Life Drawing. That one's really good because they teach you how to be when you're a beginner and how you're supposed to look at people as art, right? When you want to draw people, you draw it. You learn about line flow first. Line flow is very important. It's something that I needed so badly and no one could explain it. So I'm glad that I found that channel. And the good thing about line flow is that I can apply to anything that I want to. Like for example, yeah, this art is very good. This is kind of like what I wanted to draw, but I couldn't because no one taught me that taught me how to look at art first before drawing. So line flow is one thing, and then one good thing about learning figure drawing is that that I can take those concepts and then apply to mecha as well. Because mecha is they're armored suits. So it's people. It's the figure of a person in a metallic suit. Obviously, there's changes. Like it's not exactly the same, but I can take a lot of those concepts. With like arms, for instance, legs almost, and then like the waist to the crotch area. That can be used for mecha as well because legs need something to hold them. All right, take this for instance, right? So the body and the head are like basically one thing here, and then there's these the arms, which are the cannons here on the side, right? Goes down like this. See, Inori? Yeah. But like the head is here, the arms are here, the legs are here, and then there's like a middle piece here, the crotch and the waist sort equivalent of a person. So what I did, let me show my clip art studio. Clip studio pane. Like that. Okay. Alright, this is good. Alright, this will work. Okay. Me open this up. Damn it! Why is it like this? Sorry about that, guys. Let's change some things. Oh god. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's showing this. Hold on, I'm gonna delete this. Sorry, remove Clip Studio. Alright, that's better. See this? So this is what I did, right, for this. It's very simple. You just draw lines at how you feel like the figure is flowing, right? That's all you do. What I didn't know is that that's how you're supposed to look at it. When you're trying to analyze this, you're supposed to look at it like this, with simple lines, and then you just see how it goes, and you draw those lines as how you feel like it's going at based on your observation, and then you learn from that the shapes. And then I also did this with this as well. So you see what I tried here? Like I would draw lines to show me where I think that lines are flowing, and then I would draw. Okay, I'll find the example where I was recent. Okay. All right, you see what I did here? It's very simple. I did this in like 20 minutes or like 15 minutes. All I did was I just drew the red lines, as you can see. I hope it's not too blurry. Hold on, this might be too small. All right, I draw the red lines on the photo, and then with what I understand about how the drawing's supposed to be, I just try and redraw it myself, and it came out. It's not exactly 1-to-1 because I still need to work on my perspective and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't know it was like learning how to draw that was much simpler than I thought. I thought it was like it's gonna be super complex, and no one knew how to do this. No one knew how to teach me how to draw, so I'm learning myself. So yeah, that's how you do it. Obviously, there's probably a better way. If there's an artist watching, you can correct me. But like, this is how I'm learning at the moment, and it's helping a lot. That's another skill in its own, right, Cool Rock? So like, you know, when you're, I'm just learning how to get the right shapes because coloring is not as hard. Let me show you what I did before as well. So when it comes to coloring, right? Okay, I did one. Okay, I did a painting before, and when it comes to coloring, there is how do I explain this? Coloring is a whole other can of worms, right? When you look at the picture, you're like, okay, how am I gonna color this properly? And then you have to figure out which brush you want to use, how you want to paint this, and then how you want to shadow everything or shade everything, right? So this is the best I could do with my current skill. But next time I get another chance to paint, I will try it again and do something like this. But I mean, this is all a lifelong journey. I'm only 1 month in. So for those who don't know, I only started recently. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My current art journey. It's pretty nice. I kind of like art because it helps me to slow down a bit, because I'm usually very, very like impulsive and fast. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. But I'm going to go and do something else. I probably have to go out and do stuff, get shopping. I will try to get another lesson out soon. Otherwise, hold on. No, there's still a couple of weeks before Endwalker comes out, so you guys will see news on that. I'll definitely be streaming that, but I may be able to fit in a lesson or two before that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy your day. I'm gonna finish up here and go and do what I need to. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you have a good day or week, maybe fortnight if I don't stream next week. You guys will see it. You guys will see the cool what Final Fantasy 14 is. All right. Take care, everyone. Keep safe. Be nice. Have a good one.